Jack's cabinet is like one of my favorite things ever. Their new building, which is beautiful, you know, they have these sets of cabinets off to the right as you come in through the door. And Jack loved them. Like, he would ditch me as quickly as he could, and he just booked it there and was just opening, you know, they had just opened, and so there was nothing in them, but he didn't care. And so he just thought they were the coolest things, and I think in one of them they had some umbrellas and a garbage can and all of that. But every time, without fail, he would always go and just like check it out.
I think I think any parent is going to say that their kid is special. But Jack had a way of reaching out and touching people's hearts.
We got the news that there was something abnormal with our pregnancy at our 20-week ultrasound. They had taken us into the perinatologist's office, and he went through and just listed all of the abnormalities that they had found. And as he went through them, my heart just sank. As he, you know, reached the end and very lovingly said, like, you know, with all of this, it leads us to believe that your baby has trisomy 21 or Down syndrome. And when he said that, it was honestly almost like those weight was lifted, because we're like, oh, like Downs, we know Downs, like we can do that.
You know, you hear Down syndrome or any other genetic condition and you wonder, I mean, because it can range there's a whole spectrum of ability and obstacle that happens on that spectrum. You know, some kids with Downs are able to live independently, others never will.
Cute Donna made him a little sign that said Jack's cabinet, and she put it up on one of them, and like we were there having therapy, and when we came out, his little sign was there, and I was just like, that is so cute, I love that.
I believe that God has a plan for my family. You know, that plan involved losing my son just after he turned 3.
You know, he made me a mom. And he was so sweet and just filled with light and love and joy, and he loved reaching out to people. And losing him has been hands down the hardest thing that I've ever been through. All of the doctors that we asked had pointed us to Joya.
Taylor and Jeanette became family within the first couple of visits. So we brought Jack home from the hospital and immediately started doing therapy, occupational, speech, and physical therapy.
I could tell that they loved what they did, that they were truly passionate about providing good care for kiddos in need.
The kids that Jack got to interact with, the love that he got from his therapists, and the care and concern, obviously, that they showed to us, was so impactful.
After Jack passed, we made a conscientious effort to stay connected to Joya.
As soon as Allie was old enough to be able to be a peer model, we wanted her in there.
It was so cool to watch his progress and watch everybody cheer him on, honestly. Like, we would be waiting out in the waiting room, and, you know, Jeanette would come out with his little shopping cart or his little bike, and he would just, you know, hop right on and go. And, you know, people would see him coming down the halls and they would be like, yeah, and just cheering him on, and he just loved it.
You know, we wanted her to experience and know that simply because somebody looks a little bit different from you or develops at a different rate than you do, that that there is wonder, value, goodness in those precious souls. There is something incredibly special about the culture at Joya, about the people that are there, about the work that they do.
And then when he graduated, she made him a little one that she had laminated that we actually still have on one of our cabinets, but cute. I love Donna. She said, you know, like, just in case he has a cabinet at home, like you can have a Jack's cabinet at home.
Every effort we make is worth the sacrifice, because good things come at the end of that sacrifice.